What's good, y'all? So I was kind of mid-conversation with myself and things were starting to flow. So I'm pretty much just gonna try to catch the energy and whatever happens, happens. All right. But before we begin, and also it's gonna be one of those videos where I'm drinking my water. All right, because it's like sometimes it is what it is. Because I'm just in that moment. That's just where I was at. So I'm just capturing it. But like I said, before we begin, I'm gonna give a shout out to my grandma, and I'm gonna give a public service announcement that my grandma is cooler than yours. When your grandma gives you gifts like this, you know what I'm saying? Grandma's in the S tier of grandmas. All right? So my grandma's cooler than yours. I'm not sure if you heard me the first time, but I thought I'd remind you just in case. Shout out to grandma. I can't lie. I'm putting this thing in a time capsule. Like, I might use like a couple of them just to do it, but then after that, like it's like, all right, bet. But anyway, I was having a conversation where I left off at was how I really do empathize with YouTubers. Like the YouTubers that really take it seriously. But I really empathize how some of them can easily go off the deep end and chase the numbers. Oh my God, I gotta stay relevant. Oh my gosh, I gotta. You know what I mean? I feel it now. I understand how it happens. Because when you see behind the veil of YouTube, like if you don't make videos, you don't see the YouTube studio. You don't see how, like, when like if you have like a really successful video out of nowhere in like upon its first upload or whatever, it's like you go on that screen to like organize your files or organize your videos or whatever, or look at the analytics, which I'm getting to, and you go on that screen, you'll just see fireworks off of like a really successful video. You're like, damn, something went off. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen that a few times. It's like, because like you beat your own algorithm, you beat your own number, and it was just like, well, that's pretty cool. And like that's what gets you interested a little bit in it. You're like, dang, I kind of want another one of those. All right, let's keep on trying. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see what else we can try. And then like you start to see like the numbers, the green arrows, and you get so used to it. Like me, I've been on a steady grind. It's just been doop, 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 doop. And I'm just having fun on camera, trying to help the world, trying to save the world, and just trying to have some fun on camera. I just mix it all together, and I'm just minding my own damn business, and it's toink, 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 just keeps on going up. But then every once in a while you get on and you just happen to see it as you're trying to organize your files, making sure everything looks right. And then you just see that number go down. You're like, aw. Like for me, it's like I want to be like, I'm like a kid with it. This is where I let my childlike energy out. This is my creative space. I'm just having fun with y'all. What's up? I'm just having fun. But the people that take this seriously, the people that made this their livelihood, that's like the equivalent of their stocks going down. You see, for me, it's a roller coaster. It's just like hands up and woo. But for other people, that's their livelihood. That's their money. That's their bills. But then that makes a little bit more sense to me. But then it's the dark side, the darker side of it, where it's like, no, that's their validation. That's their purpose. That's their attention. Those are the people that at first I never understood how it could get so bad. But now that I'm operating from here, I'll be like, oh, I could see how someone could fall off of this cliff. Oh, no, I'm going to stay over here, dog. Nah. We're going to stay over here. We're going to stay a couple steps away from that area over there. You feel me? It's like I watch a lot of YouTube, so I get it. I understand the algorithms. I understand how thumbnails, like more attractive thumbnails, will get more people to click on them. I can put some artwork up there for each thumbnail, and that'll be, oh, that's catchy. What's that? I know this. I know that you shouldn't have very long titles. I know that, sometimes series aren't the best idea. I know all of this. I just choose not to use it because I'm not ready for all of that. I don't want all of that. I started off, like I said before, it started off like that. I thought this was going to turn into a second source of income, but I was just like, no, this is too fun where it is. And I'm good with that. I'm not complacent because I'm always trying new things, but I'm good. See, but I've drawn a line with this thing. I've drawn a line with this hobby. Sure, it's nice to see the numbers go up. Sure, it's like really more interesting. I don't look at why did that one get so few views. No, I'm like, what made that one get so many? Huh. Okay. Because it's like I know the way the way I'm looking at the quality of my videos is different from y'all. Like for me, I'm trying out different energy levels. I'm trying out different, levels, like, and I'm like just tweaking like a professional level where I'm doing this, motivational levels, the fun childishness levels, the profanity levels. I'm finding my thing. Like I'm just like trying different ways. Oh, okay, if I'm talking with this type of group, I need to have this setting, this setting, this setting. If I'm talking to these type of people, it's this setting, this setting. I use YouTube to practice for my real life. The life that I'm manifesting, that's the life that, I'm practicing for with this YouTube thing. Because usually I'm trying to get my point across to people from different perspectives. Sure, like-minded stuff makes it easier. But then people that are willing to learn, it's like, yo, y'all see that? That's who I'm talking to. Some people are talking to the mirror, and not in the good way. They're talking with their shadow self, and they're being enveloped by that shadow. Kind of like how my hatred took over with me in school, in college. That's their shadow, though. Mine was anger and rage. Theirs is like, sloth, depression, that type of stuff. And it's just like, it's slowly draining them. And it doesn't know because they're fixated, they're entertainment, entertain the mind. So they're entertained, but not all entertainment has to be positive or negative, right? So you keep on trying to chase that number. And when you see that number go down, you're like, no, oh my God, no, people don't love me anymore. You know what I'm saying? People get that level. You have to realize something, man. Screw the numbers. When you remember that you're talking to people, individuals, humans that are experiencing the same feelings that you are. I forgot what I was about to say. But it's like, ooh, come on, bring it back. Oh, damn. When you remember that you are talking to real people, it makes it real again. See, it turns into a game, the YouTube thing, when you just see just numbers. But when you remember, when you're talking to people, it's real. When you remind people that you are a person, that's real. That's what I really do. And that reminded me of like the video I was talking, was it yesterday or the day before, whatever, where I talked about, are you trying to build an audience or build a community? Hold on, let me take a swig real quick. Are you trying to build an audience or a community with this? It's like, hopefully I can try to recalibrate some of your minds just a little bit. An audience is here temporarily. They show up, they stay for a couple of videos, and they're out. They're just the audience. The community are people that are here for you even when you're not recording. You feel me? Like, not just little fans that only show up when you provide them with something, but when you're chilling, people checking on you. People looking ahead. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you haven't made a video in a while. Hey, you gonna make another video? Now, don't get me wrong, people. People that are trying to build a community, those might just be the audience that getting a little greedy. It's very possible. But it's all about how you perceive things. See, you could look at it like that, or say, wow, people really do like the things I'm saying. See, it's all about a mindset. Which one are you paying attention to? Those numbers and all of your identity being attached to that? Or, you see the people's whose lives that you're having an impact in. You feel me? It's like, that's the biggest question you need to ask yourself. And I don't find a problem with it either way. Are you playing the game? Or are you remember that there's real people watching you? Or a mixture of both, have a nice little balance. I'm kind of more so like on this end of the spectrum with that one. It's a curve for some reason. It's like a bowl, you know. But anyway, you know, it's like you have to build the community. You know, there's definitely different ways to build that community. Like I said, you know, do you have like an inside joke? Do y'all have a thing? Do y'all have a certain emoji? You know, and shout out to Nia. I hope you are okay. You know, like she was like, Nia was my first subscriber on YouTube, and she had her own channel, or has. I'm not sure if she still has it. I don't know, but nevertheless, it's like when I was, where was I going with that? Because I was like, dang, I miss that. I miss her. You know, but anyway, it's like you have to remember that there's people involved. There's people sitting down watching your content. Are we going to watch you crash and burn, or are we going to watch you grow? Are we going to grow up with you? You know what I'm saying? If you do it short term, long term, whatever. That's just what I'm thinking about all the time with this. Because you see these people when they upload every single, you know, I would say not day, but unless that's something they do, they have to provide daily content. For example, right? YouTube, I watch a lot of it. So right now, I told y'all a little bit about cryptocurrencies and stuff. So I find some good resources, and I'm like, okay, I trust your word, I trust your word, I trust you and you. So I'm gonna form my conclusion based off of all this research that you're providing me. But sometimes when the news is slow in the crypto world, when the news is slow, it really is annoying to me when they still upload daily. You know, there's no news. There's nothing crazy going on at this. But don't get me wrong. Now things are getting crazy. But before, there were some silent weeks, months. Nothing big happened. You know, and they would still upload. And I'm just like, I mean, I guess that's kind of like what it means to be a channel. You know, you're literally something that people can come to every day and watch. You know, like TV, like a channel like that. You know, like a radio station, radio channel. So, okay, I guess. But to me, that kind of takes away from the authenticity of it. You know, it's like, are you passionate, or is this just something you just want? Now, don't get me wrong, it could be just their interests too. But like, you can tell when they're stretching it out. You can tell when people are trying to make that video 10 minutes. You know, because they make their video 10 minutes and 3 seconds, and all of them are exactly that long. So that means sometimes there's some news and they can easily fill it up, or sometimes there's nothing going on and they're just like, yeah, and they're repeating it, and they're talking about maybe, what if, and what if possibly, and what if, and it's like, okay, you just see the ticker, so I just wasted 10 minutes. You know? I'm sure when I'm giving my best effort, I'm trying to like practice giving my magnum opus or writing it, whatever, but you know, my best speech ever, someone's going to think I just completely wasted their time regardless. That's something you got to remember. You know, there's always going to be someone that doesn't find your entertainment, your medium of expression entertaining. That video that you put your heart and soul into, there's going to be someone that's not going to like it. That's why don't get me wrong, I wish they didn't get rid of the dislike button. Because you could use that for research. You could use that, see, prove my point, right? You know, you could easily do that. But I don't know, man. Like, it almost helps some of these people. You know, those people that, like, if they see that number, 8 million likes on a video, 1 dislike. But wait, but why though? Why would you dislike that, man? Like, God damn it, man. You know, there's some people that are that sensitive to this. And I'm talking to anyone that's like that, or finds yourself starting to exhibit any of these traits, put it down. Just put it down. That's why I feel that it's more important to build a community than an audience. Hey y'all, I'm disappearing for a little bit. You know, but to be more fair, to be more honest with you, it's like I took that break just, you know, it was just life, you know? I wasn't feeling particularly bad about anything. It was just like, I just want to be by myself, you know, like how I used to be, you know? But anywho, I was just starting to get really reflective there. But yeah, for all the YouTubers out there, for all the up and rising content creators that want to actually be famous. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be famous. Go for it. If that's what you want, go for it. I'm just saying, make sure, you adapt. Make sure you grow with your growing channel. Don't just keep sending it your energy and all of your effort, and all of your attention. Sometimes it's just like, okay, my turn. Make a relationship with your channel. Do you want to be that annoying person? Do you want to be that partner that doesn't ever shut up? I was saying blabbering on in my head, but that doesn't just hold up. That doesn't just keep on talking about you in the relationship, and you're wondering why you can't connect, and you know nothing about your partner because it's just you. Because a lot of people talk about the narcissism and dating and stuff these days. So I don't know. That was a loud horn, but that threw me off. I guess we're just gonna cut it off here. Like, because I really just blanked right there. There was too many distractions, and my brain just went in 13 different places while I was taking that swig. But anyway, YouTubers. Oh, that's where I was at. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here though. But YouTubers, give yourself a break. Breathe. Go live life without the camera in your face. Go live life without looking at the numbers. Every once in a while, when you want to raise those numbers, okay, flip to that mode and do what you gotta do. But then it's like flip and then cater to who's really been supporting you. Your community is your foundation. Remember that. Till the next one, y'all.